Elise Proctor and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you about this drug ice. So one day I was sitting in front of this beautiful fire and I was watching this YouTube channel about this lady and how people see love. So this lady said, without love you are empty. Without love you are empty. And truth be told, what this lady said and had expressed suddenly opened up so much compassion within me for others, and I want to tell you why. So for me personally, when I'm doing something that I love, like writing and sewing and painting and dancing and just being with my friends and my family, I'm having so much fun and I feel euphoric and I love listening to the beat and I love watching my paintbrush go on the page and I feel really connected and I feel like I have quite a strong sense of purpose. And these moments are my favorite. I also have this other feeling, an empty feeling. And when I think about feeling unaccepted, when I feel like I don't look good enough, I'm not skinny enough, I'm not educated enough, I stuffed something up, I don't have enough money, I'm not saying the right thing, I'm not being the right person, and I feel judged and I feel anxious and my heart's racing and my stomach's turning and my head is spinning and I feel completely empty and I feel anxious and my stomach has dropped to the bottom. And I know for so many of us, life is a balance of in-between moments of love and also feeling empty. My next thought to all of this emptiness that surrounds our world and our society is, how do we fill this emptiness up? How do we fill it up? From my personal experience of feeling empty and anxious is horrible. Horrible. It's anxiety and feeling empty is something that is a really challenging feeling to process. And I'm realistic. You can't, unless you're some God-sent human, have this euphoric feeling all of the time. There are situations in life that are really hard, like losing a job, a breakup, a death, so many things. Although what I'm curious by is how we can align ourselves back to that feeling of love without the focus having to be on something external, like for me painting or being around my family. I have very much so been deeply upset by the amount of people who have chosen the life of drugs, in particular ice. Up until this lady said, without love you are empty, I felt so judgmental towards so many people who had chosen a life to destruction. I never understood why. Why would you take a drug when you know the outcome is so dangerous and it will wreck so many aspects of your life? How could you do so much damage to your community? How can you be so deceitful to your friends, your family, and your colleagues? Where has your self-respect gone? And then I realized that word, empty. They are empty. I have tears when I think about this. My heart is racing at the moment and I feel so shameful for being so judgmental, because I need to show love and compassion to people of all walks of life. By sitting here judging them, that's not helping anybody. And it's certainly not helping myself. I understand. I've had that empty feeling before. It's heart-wrenching. It's heart-thumping. My head spins and I feel sick. And I feel empty. I feel we all have. Some different to others, yet we're human. We are human beings having human experiences. When someone has no love to warm their hearts and emptiness surrounds them, I understand that feeling that empty void must be important to enjoy life once again. Drugs, food, sex, addiction, and exercise are always to fill that space. And sadly, if this place isn't fulfilled, I feel like suicide seems to be the next thing. Can we, as a community, next time we hear that someone has gone off the rails and have started being addicted to ice, can we do something, and that have done something socially unacceptable, can we give them love and compassion? Next time we feel empty, can we focus on loving ourselves? And next time you hear abuse, you see abuse, you are being abusive, can we just stop and check ourselves? Check ourselves. Show compassion. Next time you're feeling down, be mindful how you're feeling the void. How are you feeling that void of empty? I hope that through this ICE epidemic, the rising number of suicides, the increasing number of mental health issues, obesity, domestic violence, we can create an awareness that love is what we're all searching for. When we give love to others, we receive love within us. And by doing what we love, by loving others and loving ourselves, we immediately eliminate so many destructive emptiness fillers. What am I going to do? Well, I'm sharing my truth, and I'm proudly, not proudly, being open about being judgmental. And that's hard because I don't want to be perceived that way, but that's my truth, and I need to change that, and I need to shift that. And I'm going to focus on not judging other people for the choices that they make, because we're not perfect, and there's no book to life about how to do everything right and how to fill all these empty feelings we have. I want to be a positive role model in my community, and I want to always be appreciative for the people in my life, and I want to show love and compassion. Next time I hear of someone, which has been quite regularly lately, which absolutely breaks my heart that so many people are feeling so empty, is that love is what they're searching for. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. And please share this if you feel compelled to.